these windows used to be transparent. Yeah, or at least they were like broken, like they had holes in them, like you could see through them a little bit. And it was really valuable as a survivor to see when somebody's coming in through the doorway when you're gonna vault this window. Like you could see what they were doing. So that's gone now. Don't know how I feel about that. I guess like they're just making this slightly more blind on survivor. Yeah, so I'm seeing a little bit of a theme, guys. Maybe it's not even intentional, but this is what's going on. Every window that looks like this, it seems like the devs have just fogged it up. Like this used to be a really cool window that I've tried a few times to get flashlight saves through, because like I said before, they used to have cracks and holes and stuff in them, and I don't believe I ever successfully got one, but I've tried so many times to get saves through this window. And this one too, just like we said before, there can be a window here or there can be a window here, right? And this window used to have little cracks in it and you could like see through it. It's like shattered glass, and they're just sealing it up. Like, why do we need to make this change? Like, is this a change that needs to be made? This is kind of a problem. Wait, do you see that? Oh, I'm not a fan of that. This is, wait, ew, dude, do you see that? The screen is just getting darker in like this particular spot. Is it because of the tree shadow? It's not. I'm in shadow right now. It just thinks I'm in the building. This is my one problem with behavior, and this probably extends to every video game company, right? Any company in general. As a company, you don't want to make a tiny little change to one little thing. You want to kind of collect ideas for changes and then do them all at once. And that's what behavior keeps trying to do, and it's just never working for them. They're trying to be like, okay, we're gonna change we have a couple maps where the palettes aren't very good. This is like a pain point for, some killers, some survivors, whatever. And so let's just take a look at all the maps, see what we can do, because we don't want to come back to this problem later. Like, that's something that companies and behavior does this time, like I said, time and time again. They don't want to come back to it later, right? They want to make sure that when they make a change, they can do it all at once. Like blood webs, for example. For a long time, if you don't know, you had to level your blood web manually. You had to click every single little thing that you wanted to buy and level it. As a company, they don't even want to touch that project until they can completely redesign it and make it better. And in some situations, that is great. But in situations where like truly only a tiny tweak is necessary, like you already have something great, just do the tiny tweak, bro. Like, people said they wanted this map to be a little brighter. Okay, like they said the harshness of the darks, something about like the dark and the brights of the map, or like it was very dark. I don't know what people were complaining about, because this is one of my favorite colors, bro. This map, the green, Mac is probably my favorite. Auto was my second favorite, and old Coldwind before they made it bright. New Coldwind's cool too, but like these are OG maps. Everybody loves these maps, right? I don't know who needed the green change, but I would be okay with a little change. They're like, okay, we're gonna overhaul the lighting. We're gonna change the shade of green that it is, which maybe that's like a byproduct of changing it in general. But we're gonna change the shade that it is. We're gonna make it so that when you walk in the building, it gets slightly darker. We're gonna make it so that I don't even know, but we're gonna make it so that since we're doing an Autohaven change in general, let's just do a pass on all the window assets. Maybe they think they're freshening it up, but it's just, why do you need to freshen something up that people love already? Like, they love it, bro. Why? Am I alone? Am I alone in thinking this? Like, I don't know. Am I being unfair? There's a rule in the art, or even in life, there's a rule where you make something 80% good and then you just put it out there. If you try to make everything 100% good, you're going to be, you're never going to put it out in the world. And the same is probably true with DBD updates, like if they tried to make it perfect every time, then they would be wasting extra time for no reason, and there would never be an update that makes it to live. But brother, this isn't even 80% good. This is like, man, I don't even know, bro. And they added this fog. Am I crazy? Is there more fog? I'm just such a hater, man. And you know what? There's another rule for other, like, for services and things where you can't, I mean, it doesn't really apply, but you can't take something that you once gave away for free and then put it behind a paywall later. And obviously they're not doing that here, but like, you can't take something that people already put, like, they have their heart and soul, and like it's classic, it's beautiful. And they did this with animations when they changed animations, and they did this with a lot of things already, but they continue doing it where they take something that, like, who didn't like Autohaven? Like, maybe there's some people, but every good player that I know had no problem with Autohaven. Every player worth their opinion loved it, as far as I know. Maybe I'm wrong, bro. Let me know. But you know what it is? Like, you know what it truly is? Bro, behavior is actually rage baiting every single update. That's what it is. Every update, they rage bait the community by making what, you know, they start out by making something that they genuinely think people want. And then they realize the, you know, they make a couple mistakes, whatever, and they look at it and they go, this is good enough. People are going to be pretty upset about this, this, and this. And there's a couple of bugs with this, this, and this. Let's ship it. Who cares? Because we're going to rage bait the community. Everybody's going to be talking about how bad the update is. And we're going to get free publicity. You know, we're going to get people talking about the game for free. And then in a couple, you know, in a week, we're going to announce Stranger Things. And it's just going to be like a whole campaign of people yapping about our game. And the alternative is we make a really good update and a couple of people make a video giving us, you know, props, and those videos won't do as good. The truth is, like, those videos won't do as good. Screw it. They can literally use less resources, make a less good update with changes that the majority of experienced players don't like. And the truth is, it doesn't matter, because they rage bait you. I make this video, you watch this video, and you know, Stranger Things comes out, a new update coming soon, baby. Oh boy, here it comes, you know, like. And you know what, there's another truth to this, where guess what, the experienced players don't spend as much money on the game. They already bought all the skins. They already are gonna buy the Rift Pass, guaranteed. They already, like, you know, they're not your whale consumers. The people, the people they really want to get their attention is new players. They want to get new players to join the game. You have no characters unlocked. You have no skins. You haven't, you know, bought the pass, whatever. You're fresh and ignorant, and they think that you will like this lighting better because you don't have the nostalgia factor of playing on the old map. So they think in general, with fresh, clean eyes, somebody who's never seen the game before, this looks better. And they're right. They are right. A new player who is still scared of the game and thinks it's a horror game, they're not on the wave of realizing that DBD is just competitive freeze tag with murder. They're not on that wave yet. To them, this game is still a spooky, scary game, and for that, you need fog. You need things to get darker when you enter buildings. You need, I don't even know, like, but they also made it brighter. They think it just looks better. So, man, I don't know. But hey, thanks for watching my TED Talk. The bots have left, and the other maps, you know, Wreckers is probably, you know, Wreckers Yard is probably has no changes. I don't know, man. It feels nice to talk about it though. So thanks for listening. Later.